Hey everyone, how are we doing? Yeah, it's been far too long. Be that like Clover, hope you're all doing well. It's been ages. But I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, and Maven, you're here too. Yeah, so planning today, I'm gonna continue MSQ, like the post Dawntrail. Maven, do you think I should put a spoiler warning on this? Like, I should pin like, oh, spoilers for MSQ, like post Dawntrail. I think, I don't know. Because I am gonna do a video. Yes, just in case. Okay, 1 second, and I'll work on getting that done then. And I'm gonna put. Oh god, that is far too loud. How did I make it so loud there? Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna put a When it says post Dawntrail, yeah, what should be assumed? Yeah. I, just, I don't want to be the guy to spoil people and like, oh, here's. So, also, this is me. I leveled up my Dark Knight yesterday. Got I think when I say it was 60. Because me and Maven are leveling up like a well, different characters. Maven's doing White Mage. I'm doing Black Knight, Dark Knight, sorry. And okay, I might just put it as a pin just in case, because I do that. And of course, post on all the arcades are post Dawntrail, so that will count. With all the arcades, like, oh, we need to distract people from the death of Queen Svein. That's why we're doing this entertainment thing. This is why we're sacrificing souls of people. That'll be 1 second. Will you get that done? Damn, I do not need to hold a novice for a tank. I'm level 60. I know what I'm doing. Also, maybe if that means you need to like, oh, just lurk because I don't want to spoil you on the Arcadia or the ending of like, oh well, post Dawntrail. So I know you're not at post yet. Outskirts, no. Nope. Don't need to ticket. There we go. I'll do it. Wait, I found something out about Pokemon colors. Okay. Matters how, like. What is interesting though, Dark Knight fact, we had a new trailer for the new Pokemon game. Balulu's in the game. Oh, alert for Lightmate's fine. Thanks for alert, buddy. So when we next do a playthrough of that game, I'm getting a Balulu on our team. If you eat and drink, yeah, you don't know spoiler. Yeah. If there's any spoiler stuff, you can always just like text me maybe like, hey, how are we gonna do this? So there's a new Pokemon game coming out. They had a new trailer. You know, we named our Chandelure Balulu. They're the Chandelure in the new Pokemon game, so I'm gonna name it and call it Balulu. Or I'm gonna get a Litwick and then name it that, and then catch it in the new one because I like our Chandelure named Balulu, and I might get rid of a starter because who likes Chikorita? No one likes Chikorita. I hear before all the Chikorita fans come out the book. Yeah, it's a cute name. Okay, we need to get back to solution 9. Oh no, it's off the edge solution 9, isn't it? Yeah. I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, of course, Maven, you like Chikorita. Of course. Of course you like Chikorita. Of course you like the stupid little plant thing. Not surprised. I think it's not that bad. Yeah, but there's so many better grass starters. I mean, every other grass starter is better. Okay, maybe apart. The only thing it beats is Rillaboom. So it's the meme. There's a worm, there's a dirt, there's literal garbage, and then there's you. That's Chikorita. You're on a cookie. Chikorita is adorable. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, it looks cute, but still, it's okay. People can have the wrong opinion. And they're fighting it. Oh no, I think we got it. Yeah, but now we're gonna do a is it a trust dungeon? I'm not a floor tank. Maven. Maybe they'll do something good with Meganium. Yeah, maybe. Okay, now who will I take? Okay.
I stand ever ready.
Don't be dismissive now. Good point. Okay, we're gonna bring Cryle.
Won't let you down.
We're gonna bring
Twould be a pleasure as always.
Alphino. Hey, welcome out. I love your character, but so people have done research. He talks more than Alphino does in the entire game. Alphino has been in the game since the launch of Base Final Fantasy. Welcome out has been in the game for one DLC, and she talks that much. Like, I think that's why people dislike her character, is because you speak to her too often. Like, I don't hate her character. I'm saying this as someone who doesn't particularly like Chikorita. I mean, it's okay. Just saying, I'm not salty, it's not snivy. I am not snotty. Snotty? Not salty at all. But say, if you're going to have a Punch, why not have the royal Pokemon? Was that an electric duck? I am not. What's the thing? What's doing? The two quests. I'd say people hate. Also, this to me. Yeah. I think also people hate that. Yeah. It's a shame because I really do like Wooklan's like character arc. But I can see why people disliked her. Oops. I am not salty, Fee. Oh, 1 second, I need to put my phone on charge. How did it fall off charge? Why can't I pick up the charger? Is it at the bottom of my desk? Aha! Go. Then we'll have its time, and I will be there screaming that Snivy is the best starter. But how are we doing, guys? We doing well? Have yourself a nice day? Yeah, maybe you're gonna like this part. Not fair. I respect that. Hey, my father must have. Oh yeah, because we're looking for history of Baku Jaja? No, Guluja. Guluja's mother. We know his father's zoology, but we don't know who his mother is. And there's history that zoology's mother might have something to do with this area. You know, so more about Wooklan's character, because now I've had some time to diverse, like, not diverse, but to really think what Dawntrail on it, not just, hey, it's new, I like it. It's obviously not my favourite DLC. I will be good at unlocking and getting food. Med check. Yes, I will. I have taken my meds, but yes, get food, Clover. You deserve a snack. You could also need something new. Snovy's perfectly okay. I mean, yeah, you are right, but Snivy. But yeah, Dawntrail's one of those DLCs that I do think it was good. I mean, I am biased because this game is my favourite game of all time. But just the way it was paced, it feels like we start rather fast, slow down, and then the whole stuff with the electrolytes, calamity of the. I guess we don't know what number of reflections thing came from. I guess we're just gonna call it, I'm just gonna call it the 11 because it had the calamity of 11. But that all happened like so. I'm not gonna say last minute, but so it's like, and we're going. It was kind of weird, and not all the scions needed to be in that DLC. Like, I think we had an issue of a bloated cast. I love Estinian, but what did Estinian do here? Like, it makes sense to having Graha, Yustola, and the Levier twins, because Alphino and Alize are, if I would not argue, the main characters, if not us. At least of the Hayden storyline. But the fact that they really was like, hey, let's also have also Cryle. Poor Cryle. Cryle does get a lot, but she doesn't get nearly as much as she needed to. Like, she gets the answer of like where she came from, but also I wish we would learn more about her stepfather, Gareth. Because she talks about him like a lot, but we don't know much about the man. And same with Ketaram. My one comment with DA is that there's two with 2 Jotas rather than having Jota one from Lola. I am glad how much I don't like Gen 2. You don't mind my starters. This scratches my brain in a very, very bad way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a It is also good because it brings back lights of the Gen 2 starters, but also it's kind of weird because ZA had like one of each generation. Gen 1.5. I find it funny that you and me stand on like Gen 2 is not as good as people remember in our opinion. Like Gen 3 is great. Gen 4, beautiful. Gen 5, perfection. To the Moon, great gameplay. Ult to the Moon, fun game. But the story and the dialogue ruins it. Sword and Shield, a lot of fun. Scarlet and Violet, I would argue are some of the best Pokemon games, just aren't polished well. Well, that's a cool enemy. It's like a Drake bird thing? I've not met a single person who loves Gen 2. As I have with literally every other generation. This thing, I love Gen 2 Mons, but speak to me someone who loves a Gen 2 Pokemon that's not a starter and say, oh, what game did you play it in? And 90% of the time, they will not say Gen 2. They will say a different generation because of half the cool Gen 2 Pokemon were not available to post-game. I'm not saying you can't love a Pokemon for post-game, but I love going on a journey with a certain Pokemon, and you can't do a journey with them if they're locked behind, oh yeah, get to this part of the game. Yep, we got battery life. God, I love Final Fantasy 14 so much. It like it has a second spoiler amount of additional Pokemon. Here's the thing. If you're playing Gen 2, you're playing Heart Gold Soul Silver. Original Gen 2, same with original Gen 1. You're not going to go back to. You're going to go back to the remake. But you can't say that with Gen 4, because I would always go back to Platinum. I love Diamond and Pearl. Or Shiny, like the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. But actually pretty okay as games. But Platinum's better. And I think that's what... Oh! Wait, no! How's the Beast been let out in 9 during the hunt? This it only has like 71. Ah, fair enough. Okay, I know this DLC was a love letter to 9, but this is even more of a love letter to 9. When I say 9, I mean Final Fantasy 9. Because literally Otis is just Steiner. Gen 2 is 100. Yeah. But also more Pokemon does not mean good. Oh god, that's a really big... Okay, yep. There we got back in the action. Enough. God, this thing attacks fast. Internet at least has somewhat a chatbot here, that's why there's so little Kalos OGs. Oh yeah, fair enough. Also, when people argue like, oh, Gen 5 is just a rehash of Gen 2, I mean Gen 1. Yeah, but it's a good rehash. Oh, it's just the usual destroy this before X, Y thing happens. Fair enough. Okay. So make sure none of these are charged. There we go, let's do it. Gen 5 remakes were supposed to have a soft reboot for... Yeah, it was supposed to be a soft reboot, and that's why Gen 5 is so good. No, but I don't know, I think Gen 5 are my favourite, when I say like older Pokemon games, because I'm also very nostalgic, because, you know, I played those the most. But it did some better, it didn't help for me. No, but it did so many Pokemon better. Yeah, go. Does it want us to go? Oh no, it wants us. That is a getaway marker. Okay, that's how you're supposed to tell when he does that big slam. Got it. Okay, this. Scatter. Yeah, Garbler, Muck and Weezing don't hold a candle. Let's go, Lilligam, if you want to go like, Lilligam and, one of the cards be like Weeping Bell and, Blossom. They beat my country mile. Yeah, look at this Blossom, but done correctly and good. I love how this is it's just a Dawntrail theme. But it's done faster for combat. Just keep on the DPS. Yep. There we go, first try. Nice. The name means dandelion and the cooler dandelion. What we get here? Happy offending. Guess that's fine for now. What kind of research do they do here? Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing they're just trying to use the electrode for different purposes, maybe? Nice voice break there, Overlord. Research notes. While his Majesty Zoralia is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's soul, safely ethically concerned, have ensured no earnest attempt have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no great evil than to hinder. Oh, so he created the soul transfer. Also, excuse the pickle man. I'm just incredibly normal. Hey, it's fine. And he's the one who's like, yeah, let's find a way to mix human souls and beast souls. That's how he's gonna make his like army of like beast noise humans, and that's where the Arcadia came in, because since Soldier did that with the army, they tested that in the Arcadia, and he Clouds loved it. But then Soldier's like, okay, now we know it works. You're not doing it anymore because we need beast souls for military use. But now it's open back up. Man, it links all together pretty well. Google Plus. Okay, I'm gonna let for a bit. Hey, no worries about that. I'll be here. Matt and Halvine, I'm tempted to try to do as long as I can, because I just want to play this game. Because I'm totally normal for Final 14. I'll be back. But every time he said, I just think of Terminator. And before you can say, I am what Terminator? And you'll make me sad. Thank you for the alert, B. Okay. Oh, the Rotten Hound. Ugh. Wait, I'm pretty sure it's just a reskin of the Light Warden Hound, which I don't mind because hey, the Light Warden Hound is literally a hound made of just light. So we can't eat. So of course a rotten corpse and a hound made of. Oh, they're experimenting on people beast souls, aren't they? Yep, because that's what obviously happened here. Yep, there's beast souls here, and given they put inserted them, they transformed, and if they can't control it, yep, there's research it. Oh god, you two are gonna come alive, aren't you? Okay, what? Oh god, what researcher? What? Oh, now I'm interested what stands at the end here. Okay, we're just gonna do Aries. Do more damage. I might do a few runs of the Vanguard. It's a dungeon, so I want to get the jacket. Because for glamour wise, it looks amazing. I want to look fabulous. Like that's a true endgame MMOs. Come on, Bastion. I want to look beautiful. Battery life. Oh, sorry, battery litany. Why do you keep saying battery life? Maybe it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card I'm thinking about. With battery life. Do we get to do that to keep one up? Back. Now a single target attacks it as one enemy. You guys gonna come alive? I had a feeling you guys were gonna come alive. Oh, it's good. I thought that was like a zombie kid or something else like come alive. That's Scrooge. Ending. No, I don't. I need it because we say, but overall, your other classes are like, oh, that like, yeah, but they're level 60. I'm not gonna. Oh god, what is that? Oh.
Hold still.
And then just spin out of it. Not ready. Do that.
Take that.
There's so many classes I want to try in this game. Also, sorry that if this week like especially me doing stuff has not been that much, because just like last week, this week it's just been just as bad. It's not a bit worse, but hey, work is bound to get better eventually. Okay, and jump. Like, what are you? Like, yeah, it's like a. That's obviously a human-based body with. Oh, another one. Destiny? Nope. You're hiding the chest. I know you are, game. Oh god, what was that? Oh god. Okay, I'm not the only one who right now is getting a bit of oh, what's it called? House of the Dead vibes. Or like Resident Evil. Like any zombie game. Or no, 2000s. What are you? Stations. Spectre. No, okay, I thought it said Spectre. I'm like, so you're a ghost? No, Spectre. I'm gonna keep doing the AoEs just to get some the more damage off. I think we've got a boss coming up soon. Like by this room, because we've gone long enough without a boss. There we go, that's some damage on.
Hold still.
There we go. Okay, let's check the rooms for a chest. Suppose any gear would be welcome right now. No gear. Gear? No gear. Gear. No chest? No chest. Ooh, can I get it? No. Can we set notes? If the source of our failure thus far has been inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and fusing it with a man's soul? Once still possessed of its own memories, we stand to gain absolute control over the vessel of great power. My subordinates who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis shall have the honor of being its first transmutation. I mean, limit to I must prepare his soul for. Okay, Chow. Was it? Fucking. Was it something Tucker from Alchemist? Kill yourself down. So nothing. And I'm guessing that was the first one. Yep. Burn your sword for King Zorolgia. I think we say it wasn't too long ago for us, but if you remember before Zorolgia, this all happened years ago. Like I think it was up to 10 years ago or something like that. I think more than that actually. I don't know the exact time because we've never time flowed differently with a thing. That's why Kiwa, Rookmat's handmaid was all dead. Okay, I don't like that. That gives us like just a small arena. Move. Okay, we need to separate it like this. Yeah, you should open it arena soon, hopefully. Discover flesh, extract the soul. Oh, you reversed my controls. What you did. Stop! Ah, of course you did that, you annoying little blighter. Okay, there we go. How dare you kill me by inverting my controls so I was kicking your butt. Well, not really inverted, it was like, hey, where do you, how arrow pointing get away? When you get to a corner and just stand still. Free spirit. I got hit by two of those. Yep, know it. I need to be very careful.
Something special here.
Okay, peach slices. 1, 2. Get away far away as you can. Nice, we took that. There we go. Haha! You did not get me this time. Caught your health down. Yep, there we go. God, I forgot how much they revved up difficulty of dungeons, like in a good way with Dawntrail, and I love it. Like you really got, you can't just like, hey, I want to brute force. I don't know the mechanic. Let's brute force the damage so you doesn't do that attacking. It's like no, you're learning the mechanic and you're gonna like it. And you see, but the Ultimates did that beforehand. Yeah, but the Ultimates also took like having to have a team. You know what I mean? People you can communicate with. This is like, hey, learn it by yourself. Free spirit. There we go. Ending. Nope. Not as good. I will need to mend these armor bits though soon. Well, I think the dust of... Wait, dust of yoke? Dust of yoke? What happened here? What did they do? Do they mix elemental energy with an animal? Like, we stopped. No, that's a normal animal. I'm thinking too deep about this, but my god. I think what to say natural, like, sort of like dust storm thing. Okay, yep. Base, go down. Duel. Everyone's critical rate. And I'm gonna keep the AoEs just until we take out these three. Okay, this guy, that big guy's annoying. But the little guy's probably better to take out first. Because yes, he's doing big AoEs that we have to get back from, but hey, his AoEs are at least telegraphed where these guys do an auto attack. I mean, it'll be faster when we do an actual pull with people, because they will pull the room. Not just one enemy at a time. You know, you pull the room here.
Hold still.
Okay, let's go forward then. No. One thing I do like, you have the Dragoon, there is no range you can't hit from. Because you can either use your area attack, you'll jump, you'll die already. Like, there's been no situation where you should be like, oh, I'm out of options. Like, you're not going to have many options, but you just have an option for DPS. And if you need to, you can always just backflip like that. I don't have the most faith in my backflipping. Wait, did my backflip increase my throw damage? I mean, yay, but I think other damages stuff is just better. But hey, it's an option, I guess. Not particularly the option I like. Yeah, it does, huh? That's not bad damage, actually. Huh. The big wrong. Don't rush your head. Oh, okay. Is something in that tornado? What was that? Did it come from inside the storm? Ooh. Storm monster? Storm dragon? Yeah, maybe. Storm dragon, please. That. Heavy stuff. And what? This guy should be down a second. One. Then it'll be about a few more waves. Then it'll be like boss fight. And then there's a new trial at the end of this, I've heard. We did see in the trailers. And it's just Beatrix. I hope we get a remix of her theme. Was it Rose of May? Rose of May is a beautiful song. go. Come on now. Pull down, you stone boy. I don't think people didn't get that much of Alpino in this DLC. Like, not that I need any more development, but it's like, even stars that came with us didn't feel that involved. Like, well, I did not even feel that involved until like the tail end of like going to the living memory. Which I get it, but also like we were always told, oh yes, we'll tell you later, No one tells her later. Well, I guess like the king does, but off screen, and was like, oh yeah, now he's dead. What was in there? Sorry, is that a rabbit? Oh god, it's not a rabbit. Oh, it is! Oh! What the hell are you? Ugh! Angry boy. You know what I'm saying, but wasn't that? Moing. I think it's drop it in the arena. This small arena. Okay, let's go then. Raging Claw. The Raging Claw says say front airway. Okay, when I say front, it's facing airway. Leaf from look, both. Oh, it just a okay. Was it? It's gonna jump to the right then. It's gonna command up. Sorry, that's right. Interesting. Jump that way. Yeah, we need to get that down buff on it since I'm not fully aware of when our openings are. Oh, yeah, one right here. Oh, that was close. We get down here, we'll be safe. We move to where we're gonna be. Oh god, that is so close. Oh, I just like that. No. Yeah, get to final circle. Then the second way disappear, you get closer. Get it. Creeping Crave. That's where we get. Oh, it's gonna jump bar. Then. Oh lord! And there's still a hole in the ground. I'm not jumping. Well, I said I'm not jumping. I risk myself death and then I jump. Get to the other end of the arena. Oh, and it's gonna do. Oh, that's so cool. I said like, that's not terrifying at all. Raging Claw will be a front airway. Get behind it. Separate. Let's got a stack. Oh, Sonic Howl. I think that's just a. Everyone gets hit. Yep, that's just that everyone gets hit. You gonna tell the arena how it was, buddy?
You'll not escape this.
I wonder if that's a, hey, I check if, do you have enough damage stacks where you can survive 2 of those? If you don't, too bad. Well, your healers better be on double time.
Escape this.
This should do it.
I'm about a quarter health down, so it's, if it's going to throw out some big now, or it's just repeat. Bestial Roar. Get to the corner. Okay. Left. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here just in case. Yep. Okay, and you're just gonna do it faster. Got it. Okay, you learn the mechanics. Speed up. Oh, you're gonna move? I'll move then.
Something special for you.
No, I jumped in the background. Oops. Hey there, thanks for the head pats. We are fighting a very deformed rabbit. How you doing? Everyone having a nice day? I don't know who left their pet rabbit from the science lab, but I think it might be diseased. Yep, get to the edge of the arena. Okay, move right to left. Yep, then. Wait. No! Oh no! I dashed off the edge. I was so close to the end. I was like, oh, that will dash me there. Didn't think, oh no, it will dash you there. It's raining, but I'm doing well. How you doing, Kingo? I'm doing fine. I just, what, that was stupid. That's a bit upsetting. I was, oh god, I was like, oh yeah, the dash will just get you to, yeah, because it gets you to the target. Doesn't care what the floor is. I knew this fact. Because I've dashed off the edge many times, and I did it again. And I will do it again. Will I learn? No. See, no, I just want to give you another chance to like actually kill me yourself, buddy. That's what it was. It was a second chance. Let's be honest, one more combo and you were dead. Yeah, it was mercy. The front anyway. You don't have many mechanics to you, do you? Behind where it starts. You're fine. Oh, no one on food? Yeah, no one cookies. No one order snacks. Okay, so we'll start there, so we need to get behind. Nom in the arch? Not nom, hide in the arch. Got it. Yep, jagged edge. Just hit stack. Okay, hide the second one. It's fine as long as you're behind the second one, and then you get to go where the first one went. I got my mini stack there, didn't I? That hit me. Not good. Oh god, that hit me twice. Get the edge. Okay. No more confidence, but not overconfidence. Okay, now don't be in the middle.
You'll not escape this.
That big blows up the middle, and this is where the rest of the fight takes place. This is where it gets actually a bit easier, in my opinion. You get to the corners. And it literally just do damage, repeat this. Then it's always on the right side. If you change it to the left, maybe? That'd be interesting. But it's just like, oh no, I'm going to do the same side over and over again. That was Mincy. But then you're going to run. Need to get behind you. Wish I'm going to get a bit farther. Thank you. You know, let's keep the damage ping on you. And if we do that, you're going to take damage over time, even though I'm not hitting you. Yep, I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to have to do get away soon. Yep, there we go. It's still raw. Time for the light. I'm not gonna make the green jump until after he slice. Do not stack him. Oh, that was close. Now we stack. Last one was just a big damage hit to be, hey, did you mess up those mechanics? Because then this will finish you off if your healers don't heal you. Especially if you have a lot of mobility stacks. That's what he was on about last time. That. I'll keep that on. Okay, now we just don't roll the eyes walking back. I've just survived that. Oh god, there we go. What? What killed me? Wait, did you win? Yay? Question mark? Yay! Did I win? That's confusing. Oh, because the second foot teleports you back, it has a second before the arena cuts. So I must have died as I did my final jump. Because I must have jumped off to... A win's a win. A win is a win, and I will take that. Aiming. Oh, not bad. I'm guessing this will be the dungeon I'll be running back to level up stuff here soon.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
All the talk my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it like... Yeah. But it's like, oh, he killed the beast. No, he didn't. He just...
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zeralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Are we in Paradise Misery? Oh, Echo. The ability that we can see in the past of stuff. That means Crab would have gone too.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
Weren't you a second boss?
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
Yeah.
In In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
Interesting.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
I saw that,
As
you
they
know.
won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Yeah, 'cause you'd have a war of a bunch of savage beasts with their abilities, but men behind the eyes.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
What do you mean volunteer? Yeah, I want my soul transformed to an animal. But Charles.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Huh. I'm guessing that'd be.
So
Yep, that's hula go. Hula go?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Landsguard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close.
Just before.
So very, very close.
Oh, did you like him? How did you like him?
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours.
Well, did you want to be with him, or did you not care? Because that's more of a transactional relationship than an actual relationship, you know.
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Oh. Obviously, what he seeks was to beat his father to prove that he was, the miracle's born. The procedur's son. The procedur's son? It's because the twin-headed had a child.
Are you alright?
Claudia, your mother was a freak.
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
I mean, it's the only other person who is of your species.
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamolja lived in the Asulani. I can't imagine many other Ubico women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, She could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishaljar there.
That's where we're going next, then.
I was not going to pay attention to, Solution 9 still having a funeral for their queen, and, I think an uprising could come, because they're like, oh yeah, trying to be part of, but like, you might all die soon. And then, like, what's death? Like, I'm pretty sure some emotions would, spark a bit. Wish I could see into my past, I wish I could see past like you, but I could see people who are, that's not always a good thing. And here, for Morja, women here for a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. When I visited, planet, I saw some, I finally was able to picture her in my mind. One day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. Good hold hope, kid. Here for now. I'm gonna do a quick break because I want to toilet. Oh, was that the right button? Yeah, that was the right button. I will be back. There we go. Okay. 16 MSQ. What happened? While we discern by the purpose of the research, considering here's the trace of it, that might afford us great insight into what came of it. Let's take a look around. The information as well as wait upper levels information there. Go do. Okay. Still, this isn't exactly see, my research went exactly, well. I think people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. This was far from guaranteed, and even the beasts case, they would have these to be men. Were the dosing to are just so absolved? Or this is why to tell them like, hey, we're gonna run out of resources here, so you must be the sacrifice for the people of here. A lift could be seen behind the wrought iron gates. As sturdy as it is, it appears it would likely resist attempts to force it open. A security panel nearby. Perhaps they're facing people open it. Don't we have this? Oh yeah, permission from the king. Well, the king's there. I wonder what Beglug would make of this research in transferring souls. A Beglug would be like, interesting, but what you're doing is wrong. Because Beglug is like, he's smart bean, but she's also a very morally correct bean. If you slightly moves between the upper and lower levels, perhaps we can find a key among their belongings. Seriously? Makes me angry to think about what they did here. Yeah. Oh, journal. Recruiting volunteers for new experiments. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Field transferred a few days. Transferred a few days ago. I can write. I can write good. Yes, I'm good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today's a bit of hand of feeder. Cannot help it. So strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat them. Eat. Must eat. Find nothing resembling a verification key. Perhaps you should search somewhere else. Okay, so he got a big case of noms, and nommed his the other hand. Open cabinet. Files for staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items, manual outrage transfer and gas has to be used emergency. You dig deeper and find a very going to be. Perhaps it could be used to open the gate. So, but even have to like have gas to take out like. It was that early in that like, okay, what we would do if the people go, Jesus. But people there were wearing regulators. But they perhaps failed people from the Arcadia. It's just a theory. Did like people who wanted to try and then couldn't, so they went here to get stronger. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. Oh, if this is not a horror movie angle, I don't know what is. Oh, you see little waddle waddle. Oh. I like to show people to just yep. This is an observatory. Yeah, obviously. I didn't expect it to be similar, but it's far cry from the temple that held Valigamanda. Machinery appears to be still in operation. I expect there to be Annex systems in place to ensure the monitors can continue even in emergencies. Annex systems. The warning includes various anomalies related to this the seal's failure, most likely for letting we manage to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about Julia's mother. I think I can use this terminal. Yeah, tell me how. He's a smart little bean. He's got a little cushion as well, or his little chair. Oh. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow it down with searches by input and name. It brought up a lot of results. It all says the same thing. I'm not pronounce her name. Larger Administrator of Experimental Treatments Research Log. Sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the chance of data are encrypted, and even if not, I would take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us. The back room and have analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to a storage device I bought. What, you have pockets? How does that, like, tape thing have pockets? And quality has a storage device on her earring. I mean, she might keep in order to state off our parents on it. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then I am. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for both of us. Ah, it was smile. Now I'm feeling everything's going to go terribly wrong. And here we are. The Opponents will doubtlessly wish to be informed about the facilities and its containment. But first things first, let's deliver data. Yeah, we should also have like, hey, guys, we don't know if anything's in here. There might be some beasts left, or like beast humanoid things. Let's be careful. Because yes, it was holding a Vilodra, like a beast, like really big beast, but it could also be holding many smaller beasts. Also, their beasts transferred into human souls, but their feral souls not their souls not able to handle feral souls. So you know, there's a good chance it's not exactly safe. God, Solution 9. It's so weird. Last expansion, like we were in like still they like yes we had the moon, but still like heavy fantasy. This is like full sci-fi. It's a Final Fantasy game. What am I expecting though? Alright, we head to the back room. And after that, once we get to the end of MSQ, I might do somebody like finish the first tier of the Arcadia raids. I know the second tier's out, so I'm looking forward to trying those because those seem a hell of fun. Well, I didn't know what any of them looked like. Then I opened a YouTube thumbnail and it was like, I didn't open a thumbnail. I literally opened YouTube because I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch a video from my YouTube I like. And I was like, oh, and the first thing I see I recommended, all the boss fights, like, and all of them on the thumbnail. Like, guys, can we at least keep it like a secret for like a week? No. Your side quest? Living stray in a neighborhood. And that is the Viper gear. Yep, we head to the back room. Back room stuff so cool. Welcome back, Lugia. Has already Guru has already given me the source advice. It looks to be a wealth of data, all of which encrypted, so I'll need some time to process everything. In that case, Alzai and I might take ourselves around the city to check on the people. Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished my work. Thank you. Also, see you soon. Ade isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the 12 remember a time before they were bent on the soul system, but even they are unsettled and worried aloud if they have the chance of meeting with old friends and family before they passed on. With good reason too. Their journey home won't be as easy for ones who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folks who've been leaving for 12 ones, not the older to care for. One of the problems have reached us in Tural. My brother is doing all he can to see if Yaktal railroads restored to operate so people may come back off more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only goes as far as the Vanguard. Some seem travelling by foot. I'm not sure if it will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things a slight easier. How long before it is back in service? I can't say. When I left to visit Kona, he seemed reluctant to make promises. But while she was working on the data, we could go and see the state of things ourselves. Yeah, I'm staying up then. I'll make sure to keep informed. I'm not walking there. I'm teleporting. He's screwing off from walking. Come on. Here we go. Oh, God, I forget how nice this place is. Like, it's a western. How do we have a western area and a sci-fi area in the same DLC? Like, I love it, but like, what the in the never meaning of everything, what the fuck? We're going here. In here. Ah, there we go. Valve resolve and to boot. What can I do for you? We're hoping for some good news about the railroads. There are an increased number of people looking to return to Ral that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Val Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Ah, scratching that. Scratch on his way. That's got a new outfit. He looks a bit more like how he's with people of his homeland. Oh, I could be, a little pump on finding out grow his old clothes. Stop that as well. As you well know, my previous attire was that of an old gleaner, and I have chosen a different path. It was time for change. You heard about the railroad too? It wasn't part of my that the original Dawnblazer was sacrificed, so I felt the only. Oh yes, because it happened because we kind of made a murder train. We need to replace the train because we suited it up to be a ram. Speaking of which, I assume Lamachi has explained the growing urgency of the need what I have. What have you to report? Words hard. The locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station, in a manner of speak. You see, when we used a Dawn Raider to get onto the dome urgency, only outweighed all the other concerns, but now we're back to our original problem: how to run a railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of the Matsuohane? That is, these words. That is the back through the follows them and then to please about there. So we don't want to interrupt the people of the land and like upset their wildlife so they can't hunt. These night devices is quite in the railroad should address that component, but the silent chain presents a different danger. They will need to be detrained from one if they don't want onto the track. I suppose we can't just blow a whistle at them or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Grazing. One of the railroads plotted to avoid great. Oh, because the animals, yeah. But still, it's odd that they're getting so close in the first place. The grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I am not certain why, but I intend to ask the people of because he's gleaning. Like, okay, why have the flock of animals changed? Why has their normal eating pattern changed? Has a certain plant grown area? Has the plant has their user area grown slimmer resources? Is there an invasive species? As a major of their railroads, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear that you have to say about it. They are one of the most affected after all. I believe it would be the best to begin by concern of their leader. Not gonna say that name. The rest of you can accompany us to if you'd like. I get very inspired by but I can barely read normal plain English. That was all. For that reason, I bid you welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to here? I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of Dr. Railroad. Railroad. Blah, blah, blah. And thus Kono explains the situation. You two have noticed you have unexpectedly changed their behavior then. My son, Gepetto, has been looking into this matter. Normally we expect everyone to keep their favourite grounds near fairground near for a while yet, and despite a further research, we haven't found anything wrong with the quality of the grazing here of the areas. They yet refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead of pushing westwards towards the railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseen migration. Nevertheless, if they continue to move west, we will follow. And thus, I suppose, yeah. As you may have surmised, you're of descent of these people. I'm sorry. My parents travelled with as well. I have myself no memory of experience. I was left behind as a bear. You see, during such a migration, one of our main sacrifices necessary by the nomadic lifestyle. I have faced to assume. A chance encounter with a kind Pele merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade, what I might fend for myself. I became a storekeeper in Taval, my place when that's where the Dawntrail found me and adopted me. I've already been in the place in the palace sometime when Lamity came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her of that suffering. As a tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. I've never heard of this choosing path, so I don't see us to force us to terrible decision, nor of any willingly to leave their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some explanation for the circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps, but I might better make excuse for their actions had never much appealed to me. But they had a good reason, but wouldn't you want to know? If it might help you better understand the... Yeah, because he doesn't care about the past, he would care about the future. And so often the case, you are correct. But my discomfort with the way may arise a fear of reopening the old wound, rather than blind fervor of innovation. I would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes, and to refuse to learn one of our country's treasured traditions would make me a poor dawn servant indeed. Please teach me of what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. You'll be delighted. In the meantime, your company are welcome to look around. You will learn of the culture with me, or should I like to approach this with a curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am doing it correctly. Then it's settled. You learn more of them, and we'll have a look around the plains, and perhaps in the process we'll find the answer we seek. What? No more fighty stuff? No. Big said. I don't do the pain. His way to learn about our way of life is to do as we do. I hope you are not above manual labour. I'm not the most experienced, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Now, introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. I'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let us meet back here and share what we've learned. Whatever. Whatever. Why so tall all of a sudden? I learned about the way to live value. May I have a thing or two to share, but rather than talk your ear off, I'd let me test your power of dedication. You'll find my answers easier to recall later if I've arrived them myself. Oh, these are definitely words. Had Stoke provide us with something that we could use in medicine. Upon a soap that drives away pests and substance fires. What is it? Hooves and bones. Both horns and hooves are called bones, and we use all of these materials primarily in tent poles. It's not quite the answer I was looking for. Dung again. Yeah, it sounds like these stories there, but that is indeed correct answer. We discovered myriad uses for Naka tips over time, and each of boons of our way of life. Why there is no need our passes always provide. Oh, so you put in a shampoo, it's literally shampoo. Well, you said use it as soap, but I don't use it as shampoo. But if it was, it'd be funny. The joke made sense in my head. But can we not talk about using beast fecal matter? What in the living hell is that? I think might be someone's ability, might be ability for a class and all that. Because I was like, what in the living? Go to help them. Why don't you show you how to care for a Marco's coat? Go ahead and run your fingers through it gently now. Oh no, you're not fighting at all. No, it doesn't look like you have a skull for a face. No. This one's fur is a bit overgrown, but a good brush should thin it out. If you like to give it a try, you need the right tools for the job. Mine use a comb, and the type you used would just get lost. It's not. They use a fur brush. Here we go. Ashibo sent you Mako brush with you, did he? I would like him. Now just to run it through the little patches at a time gently. Actually, there's no brushing fur in the game. You dustfully brush through until your arms go away from the prolonged battle with its coat. It appears much tidier now, though the same cannot be said of your clothes, which you have acquired a new coat of our own. Well done. With less exits for our friend here will be more comfortable in its the afternoon's heat, and less subsistent to illness. A combed coat also makes it easier for us to identify injuries. Otherwise, okay, so we brush it to make it so it's easier life, and if one of our animals are injured, they can actually see the injuries of it being hit by fur. Interesting. You get a baby one. Oh, it's lying down. I don't know if you're cute lying down or you're just like, look at his eyes. It's just like it's screaming constantly, like, help me. I'm afraid I've finished with my task for the time being, but since you're eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit about our customs? If you're here, you'll likely already know Rebecca as our guide. We travel if we're returning to our seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands with all we need to survive. But you may not know that sometimes the herd spirit split into two, bound for different paths. On this occasion, we also part with half of our numbers. Have I eaten? No. I'll eat later. Don't worry about it. You may think of it as strange custom, but over the years it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizons as people. This too is the wisdom of not like your tribe's name. That's Hestolano? I was going to go with Hest people. This won't do. The wind will go right through it, and me without a needle and Snoop going to get. Oh, these are precisely what I needed. I should be able to patch up the covers now. Given how often we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get no tear. Fortunately, we can get hide made from it. So we use also to hide. So the animals not just guide the fertile lands, but they also take care of the animals, and then you use what the animals have left, like what they just like their fur and fecal matter, to help them with their daily customs. So the animal is really important to these people. You smell the grass and the wind, which is a good thing. I promise. You could never be mistaken for one of us. And with the horns of Angkor to boot, I would have wondered how Valkyrie is getting on. I assume he would be going to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us was sincere. And there he is now. Point my tidiness, I was tired of grazing the decker and ended up rather far afraid. I found myself wandering filter and filter at my companion's inclination. To force us back to trail seemed inappropriate. But how was your own work? Have you anything to share? Oh yes, quite a lot. But I tried to member of his community. Yeah, so if a train scared him off, it also force these guys to move far away. Indeed, Naka provide so in turn as yeah, they have a very similar relationship with their like tribe and stuff. I just it should be. Mine is not the only way, but at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to consider of how a decision might be right does not mean that it is wrong. Oh, I missed it. Oopsie. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concern. We are here in service of the people of Tural, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find a deeper meaning in what we've done today. And I will endeavour to remain curious, especially when the so I'm concerned. Yeah, because I don't blame for being a bit like, oh, these are people that left me to be an orphan. Like, of course, you'd be a bit annoyed. I'm glad to hear that, Valkona. You're welcome among our herd anytime. Also, he's doing the wrong thing his dad did, was live among the people and like learn their customs. So when he visited them, yeah, he's like, it's a fish him out, but he still paid attention to their custom. So that's why everyone like lived in a very peaceful like relationship, because like, yeah, this person wants us to do this, but he at least respects us. Normal family. Kona appears to loaf to apart from his one. Aww. Kona, how did it go? I mean, I finally understand the significance of the. So, but not, well, the north of the narrow as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in the harsh and unpredictable world. But they are equal of any of man, not beast, not beast to be tamed. Moreover, Monaco are sensitive though they may treat their injured or bruises of their coat, they could keep them hale. They must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. As we would never cage them, and never should we, to control their migration patterns or to capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. But but then it is of particular importance to advise our distant line in inquiry of formalities. We're able to visit the Vanaka once frayed grazing grounds. As we were told, the grass looked fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Vanaka, even the birds and fields mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of raptors, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behaviour would be associated with a natural disaster, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Hester would have surely have put two and two together, but were course, logically, I mean there are areas of ether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest a recent environment disturbance, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong ether signal to the east, moving across the plains a bit slowly. So yeah, I think it's an invasive, like some sort of monster, maybe. Unlike Gamma, perhaps? And a powerful one. Like it's not as a predator given the local fauna behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had bite taken out of its tail by something very large, with very large fangs. It couldn't be. Oh God, what was that name? Turtesta? Turresto? Turresto, maybe? Megaka Reval, in common tongue, our people have several names for such creature. Fangs that steal the Hesto in the night. Another so it's a species that they're scared of. They can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Hesto. Their scales are tough as adamantium, and neither the horns nor arrows can pierce them. A wild tooth with an unusual type. I cannot call any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wild to the north, and most of the herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is far from its home, and it's packed both. In that case, I believe the source of this is clear. As our next move must drive this away. They might return to their so they might go back to where they were in peace. No fear, we will make certain that the beast threatens you no more. But it sounds like some sort of lizard creature, like at least reptilian. So I'm intrigued. Yay! Combat. We're not going to use them as bait, are we? Because that's a bit cruel.
Hetsu is coming this way.
What? How is that how you pronounce it?
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear.
Ronak?
We must get them to safety.
Oh god.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
It makes sense.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Do you guys have arrows and stuff? Hero's a gun. You can be whatever animal you want, but we have a... No, I have dragon magic. Yeah, so I should be fine.
Make haste. We must protect the Ronek.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Emma, what are you doing here? You can be a combat encounter. I mean, it gets to do with animals, so Gleamer would not be bad to have here. Someone who... Ah, there they are.
There they are.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Ah, yeah, they're shaking. Poor little guys. Like, no, you're okay. You'll be fine. You see how I'm gonna come through?
Be all right. Let's look for stragglers. The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
Oh, was he getting chased? Yeah, they're fine.
There must be something up ahead. Come.
Aye, but Beasts are trying to grab them while they're scared.
Ace are no match for the likes of us.
I'll start giving the beast with what from that.
In a panic.
Where do these guys come from? Okay. There's enough to start using my spread moves. Oh god. Wizards. You need to take them out before they can take out the other things. Got it. And now you're attacking me. Good. That's what you do. There we go. That's what it is. Oh no, it's up again. Oh, it's so cute. Aw. Look at the baby. There we go. You've got a lot of health there. Okay, we're going to put the dot on you then. I saw one target is there. Boy? No.
All or nothing then.
Oh, we need to get rid of him? Or do some damage? Nice! Kind of just like, okay, you know, no aiming. Did he even do Happy Chaos's ult? Wait, where's that? I don't need to aim. Just like hits where they are. Okay, yep, there we go. It's all them gone.
For the father, at least.
Give me one more.
But where's...
Oh god, cutscene. Hey, that T-Rex!
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
I love it.
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs.
I think that's it.
That's a Rona Griever, and no mistake.
There.
Oh,
That one there.
and when we're in fear, they just get out of fear. That's not helpful.
Not so fast.
Oh yeah, it's gonna stop because you put your hands up. What do you think? No, they didn't stomp over you.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the heads.
You have a gun. Shoot it. I know it wasn't. It has eyes. Its eyes are obviously not covered, so just aim for the eye. No. Oh, so it still takes damage from it. It just
Kona! Are you alright?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety.
There. You've nothing to fear.
don't we get a bit of a move on. It's nothing like murder T-Rex behind you.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I want that as a mount. I want to be able to ride that across the land.
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer.
Oh, that's cool. I like it. I will name it Bob. Sorry, Bob. In event. Okay, defeat. Master.
It's not without resolve.
Yeah, that's a lot of health.
I need some time to think, will you?
Please. Yeah. Probably the underbelly. No? Because I think you guys attack the top part.
Keep it busy. I need time.
Yeah, how do you do that though?
Go for the legs!
Ah, there we go. Oh, I will get rid of you in a second. There we go, actually get rid of you. The best viewers are people who are already here, and there's only one bot I like, and that's the only bots we accept here. Bots like Cap, you not accept those bots, so bots. Those ones. You go after I move. Come on. Give me that leg. Give me a leg. Yeah, that should be a leg.
Now we just have to keep it pinned.
Now you at how? Oh, nice.
You're thinking, Kona.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
And that would be. Okay, ow.
One well-placed piercing round to the chest and...
Oh, he's just gonna just wipe his chest out. Oh, we're using the limit break.
You're done for!
Huh. Oh,
That stem the flow of protective ether.
and damage now going through. Nice.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Yeah, we do everything we can just to get down. Okay, I'm going in wrong order. There we go. That's one thing put me off the wrong order there, and I just kept me that wrong. It's line stack. Are you guys on line stack? I was doing one hit. Nice. Not even that hard. That. Then it's got lost about a quarter of its health. Bookmat's got over half her health. And Mokuti the Warrior, her health back is her mitigation. Who needs to do mitigation when you can just heal the boss?
We must disperse that ether ere the Reaver recovers it.
This is going to hurt.
Okay, goes that way. I'm gonna raw, it's gonna bit my mouth. Yep. 2, 4. Can you do that one? There we go, do it complete. So if you don't go surf, just do something down to 12, just finish your big hit. Got it.
We did it.
Nice.
That's so.
Pretty sure we're fine.
The Ronek have all made it to Mechwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetzo.
I did no more than as a Dawn servant's duty.
Isn't that cool now? You definitely was like, I will protect this cow with my life.
The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
And use that for the railroad.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
Yeah, well, you use it to just a small pulse to send maybe like, oh wait, through this ether, this is the monster we fear. Let's not go there.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one, and it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta, a camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
That's gonna be Conan's one.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro.
Hetzaro, that's how you say it.
They followed the Ronek, and like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature.
Oh, it's me happened to be Kona's. Man, you could make me for like 20 years ago.
Well distracted, I heard one cry. Save our son! Save the Hetzo! After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. As the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And that would be Kona's mother, father.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today.
It's cool, but I feel like we got his character development a lot in Dawntrail, but hey, it doesn't hurt to get more of his character.
It's thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am done servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
Is there a ruler we don't know now in Eorzea? Basically, like, every ruler, or like every nation, like, oh yeah, we know them. We're friends. And even like some monster tribes, even like the head of the dragons, were like, yeah, we know him. Were the older than the first brood? No, what the Hestos are safe is more than enough. Yet it would be wrong to hope that in protecting them we also avenge my parents. It is the last I owe them after all this time. So I thank you for standing by me. As a Dawn servant, as I have I've man beneath mantle. Now let's return attention to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root of cause that will not are strain from the created and updated tools devices to adopt you is to measure a silent whistle, as it were. And this whistle must be capable of emitting a pulse of ether strong enough that they will shy away if it retracts of instrument, but yet not strong enough to drive them into a panic. To achieve this, it would be far better than a original whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let's return to the station, work on it then. Work Echo and his crew will doubtless be able to find the solution. Hydrate, of course, Maven. I'm drinking now. You need to eat something, mate. Take a bake or bake or something. Okay, I'll get to that and I'll take a break to get some tea. Does that sound better, Maven? I wanted to finish the quest, okay? I'll get to Jeff and I'll eat. Yeah. Come on, little guy. Before we continue, I will go to a BRB. So I get some food, yeah? That's number 3 I need to hit, not 2. We good? You're back. You're good. Food is in the oven, and I will go back when it's getting cooked. You're not pleased about something. Good news on the full of I take it. Dude, we're going to avoid a predator, a smart one. Smart one they are. About Kona, not too bad himself. What with his whole, with like with an idea. So sit tight. I have this train on track before you know it. Sit tight. I will actually sit very loose. I will not sit tight. How dare you demand this? Let's not say that. Hey, train.
We're ready to go.
It's not like we rammed her like what was it, like 100 miles per hour into a thing with strapped with explosives and stuff.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties,
Nice.
we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
That's gonna make people. That's gonna also connect the two lands a lot more, and the people who will be able, who are elderly and can't travel now can now get there.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliola. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle...
Okay, what if one appears again though?
And we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us.
But we do know its weakness, so it can be like anyone smash that core thing and then you can fight it.
Know that we're even more
Ow!
thankful.
I was like trying to something. There we go.
Right. If we're done talking,
Yep.
let's put this train through our paces.
I mean, if anyone could, if I doubt anything was sick to ether, can't people travel there once and teleport? I mean, I guess not everyone can use the E-Fight. What E-Fight can be used by, I mean, it's only, can it only be used by adventurers? I can't remember. They make it dangerous for people traveling the roads though.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
Midnight's been like, no, I'm not, I'm out.
It's moving away.
So that's not to speak to me.
Meanwhile, our friends over there
There we
are
go.
wholly unperturbed.
And everything's working, but the only thing is, wait, hopefully when it was activated, nothing will be super close, but it needs to be paying attention. If anyone's driving, bang bang, gonna hit it.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet
And
way.
hopefully, eventually they'll learn, like, oh, this area is a stomping ground. They'll stay away from the tracks.
Then with your permission,
Nice.
vow of reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is
You've
back in
fixed it.
service.
Okay, and now we're just... Let me speak to you. For a while there, we were in real worry that we'd never get the railroad running again. But now the test drive was successful, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to go from the dome. Which is Shanalani, and then for the comments. Watch out, Yotho, here we come. I hear 7, but we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The effort of all you here today has not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. As for our own work, I trust you can handle matters in Alexandria, right, Lamachi? Crossroads. Never want to stand still. What come out is ready to race back to Alexandria. Well, it's possible that Shell have made some headway by now, and regardless who should spread word about railroads being restored to service. Shell, what do you have her working on? George's mother. I feel the same in his shoes. I feel the same in his shoes. I have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. Did we forget with Kafkiwa? There is no cause to look at me like that. The Kafkiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memories are real. Oh, he's got a little keychain of what his mother was. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't search for what she left behind because she left with me. Because she left me with him, and I will carry it always. Speaking of the thing you're carrying, is that the teeny tiny Kafkiwa? What? No. It's merely a token from Alexandra. Our friend in Abir would not take no for an answer, and I thought it is as good for a souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Oh, you want to deny it? Cute. Yes, well, off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there's odds I can do for the people there. Most chains, though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you a full story on the way. Oh, you got a little Kafki. He wants to deny it, but he brought his mother with him. Aww. Sentimental boy. I mean, his story was very sad, especially when it got to Kafkima and him saying goodbye to each other and how annoyed he was, like, because, you know, same, I would be annoyed too. What class is that? Oh, that's a cool carpenter design. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. We're going... I love the music in this area. If only you could have background music without being able to get copyrighted, huh? But maybe if I find a remix to Solution 9's theme, this was some background music. Yep, and then I'm into to the newer pack because my only concern is we're going to reach, oh, to be added soon. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be so sad because it's going to be like maybe a month or two, or a few. I mean, we could always do the arcadia stuff, raise other characters, do side quests. I feel like we're going to have nothing to do, but it's like, oh. Viper. Yeah, I'm seeing more fight. One sec. Oh, sorry. Oh, we're seeing more Vipers, of course. Yay. Not like we saw them all the time during Dawntrail. I'm not lying. No, not at all. Open area. Yep. But where's the flipping back room? You head to the back room? Yep. Let me tell them the whole story. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus the railroad is back in operation. Meanwhile, Cheryl has nearly finished proceeding with data. She'll be able to share her finding with us immediately. Yeah, you're still here. Am I interrupting something, I gather? Oh yes, Starla, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gates in this Skyrim Center for now. This is my investigation into the living. Yeah, of course, because he's like, how if you could learn about interdimensional fusion and how souls can travel through different stuff, you can then go, okay, how can I travel myself through something to see Runar? Stop dropping shit over Lord. While there, I thought I would do well. Have a company of an electrode. I'd like to take a closer look at the path myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Least you fear I've forgotten once I've made a headway with a living memory. The key in your keeping shall be the next subject may. Yep, but I will drop the food. Be ready what? What do you mean be ready what? Wow, rude. Yep, okay. Can we destroy? I'm sorry, stop. I understand your interest in the key. Destroy it. But the last time we did destroy a MacGuffin, it got used, and I'm talking about the eyes of Nidhogg. Tantalus, because probably 9, 10, 10, yeah, again it.
But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishulja herself. While I've not listened to it yet,
Be nice so you can hear his mother's voice.
Ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
I really hope one's not her death, because I just don't know who my mother is. I can finally hear her voice, and then he just hears her dying. Would be tragic. My mind is so dark. Speaking of that.
My name is Taishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I am, was, a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuiyolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the...
You just love the... I love Zoralja!
But he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course. One of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus.
So you loved him for who he was, but the big problem, you loved like what he like. That's right. What he about to say here. What he let the outside see, because inside he was a very insecure and like obviously person who just didn't, who always felt like he was not worthy of all the praise he got.
I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would
Did you though?
approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. The beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him. Surely that would be enough.
Oh God, she's gonna say that.
So full of hope.
She didn't love him.
Foolish hope.
Like that. Oh no, oh, I thought it meant she held Gladia in her arm. Oh yes, she did. Oh God, it's gonna be something sad.
Its scales are blue.
That'd be nice.
He's your son.
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't.
Fucking poor kid.
No.
Oh, I thought for a second there he was about to strike her.
Away from me.
Down.
Get that thing away from me.
all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Can you look at shouting for me?
Like, what do you mean can't they take it on the baby? Hmm?
But I can't let him take it out on my baby.
I'm sorry, what?
Hush now, little one. I know just where to
What, are
hide
we starting
you.
to gonna like just test on a child?
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamarchi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been.
Oh,
But
damn, this is
sometimes
sad.
things don't work out, no matter how hard you try.
I'll get some more. I'll be back in a second.
I can't tell if I'm happier now.
Yeah, I came back. Aw, he's at least I know.
But it's
Poor kid.
better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
I'm gonna hug him. I'm good. You better to know. The fan response was for one so young. I wished he didn't have to be. Though I wished he didn't have to be Guruya indeed. Why be on? Oh, I said you didn't have to be like this smart, like this. Why the pain? He will never outgrow his need of dependable companions. This fortunate that he has you. Thanks, yeah. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen. Guruya, if you remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I'm ready to head to live in memory when you are. And then, to be thorough, so we'll need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we will have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. Alright, before you leave, I know it's already spreading word of the railroad. It's better that people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. There hasn't been the polar opposite, since few seem to incline to depart Alexandria anytime soon. Oh, when we spoke before, you said many from Tural were eager to unite with their family and friends. Maybe very concerned about getting through the Vanguard. If they, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start. I don't know, 9. Cool paladin design. What do we get from the hill of there? Ah, yeah, we take that area. Yeah. Oh, good music. So good. So calming and nice. No, I mean, I get why someone was afraid to leave Alexandria. Oh, only 70 gil. Yes. No ticket. There still may still be there may still be people gathered in the park. Let's try that first. Yeah.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
I think people are going to be like, okay, we don't want to accept the Queen's death. We don't want to throw away the regulators. Why should we have to? We want the outfits.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that.
Oh god, I'm going to be scared of death now.
Did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone.
Yeah, and because now they don't know of death, they have like, but people already have a fear, but they now have an even more irrational fear of death. But okay, I'm gonna finish this quest and then yeah, I think we'll call it there because I'm gonna eat. And then tomorrow we'll do a long stream.
It could happen to you
Yep.
or me, to any of us.
Then what
Don't.
are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time,
What do you expect, people?
may be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's
Sorry,
only
what?
gotten worse.
Look, it's Queen
What?
Svein.
We killed you. How? I'm sorry, what?
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
Yeah, we sort of he was an AI. We sort of the AI that existed. We can, and he can delete the.
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve.
Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you?
Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
What? And they forgot that.
A funeral.
What? The regulators.
For Her Majesty. What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria.
Sorry, what? Who is controlling regulators and why are they replacing memories?
Them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for
Destroy the regulators. No.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these
No, memories are important.
memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort.
Mm-hmm.
You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
How?
All of us shall be made endless.
Don't stand there. Get your weapon and destroy it.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all.
No.
Soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join
Nope.
the endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But still.
5,000 of us.
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
No.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
You aren't.
Let's return to the back room. calm down, and then we'll talk.
I mean, if you want, become like the Queen of Eternity again, I can always put you on the ground again. I have no qualms. None at all with doing that. But what the hell? Why do the regulators make people forget that stuff? What about the Endless? That's the end of that quest. Okay, before we finish, unfortunately we have to finish it now. We will go in tomorrow, but I'm gonna be eating now, and so if I don't, Maven's gonna kill me. Maven's gonna be like, "Oi, eat, you muppet." So we will wait out someone. Thank you everyone who dropped by. I am so very confused. What the hell? Two. Send you over to Patat, yeah. Hope you all have a nice. Oh, we send you over to Patat. Hope you all have a nice time there. And take care. We'll see you next time. And hydrate.